Hello guys, me Austin Dawson here. And guys, the Tennessee Titans, man. They got revenge on the Colts. The Colts embarrassed the Tennessee Titans at home, winning by more than 2 touchdowns. And what do the Tennessee Titans do? They embarrassed the Colts in Indianapolis, 45-26. And now the Titans are first place in their division, 8-3. What a game of the Titans, man. The first half was incredible, especially by the offense, man. Just looking great as usual, man. Derrick Henry, King Henry, you couldn't stop him. You could not stop him. He was a beast. Not 1, not 2, but 3 touchdowns, man. Oh my goodness. 178 yards, 27 carries. He averaged 6.6. His long was 31. And it's just, man, it's like, even when you can stop Henry, man, you can't stop him. And then when you don't, oh man, he's gonna make you pay for it. It's incredible, man. What this man can do. I believe he has over 1,000 yards now. Ryan Tannehill, he was 13 for 22, so he was throwing the ball and everything, but his team did a lot for him, so he didn't need to do too much. I think if the Titans can win this way, how they did it against the Colts, play very well defensively and offensively, and not be and letting Ryan Tannehill do his thing, but not do too much, not throw too much, then who really knows? Who really knows how far the Titans team can get? Like I was saying, 13 for 22, 221 yards. He averaged 10, which, if you're averaging 10, man, you're averaging a first down per play when Ryan Tannehill does something. And I love that fake he did. It looked like they were going to give it to Henry, and he was like, nope. Whoop, and he just ran it in. They're running in, man. He had no picks, 1 touchdown, and his passing rating was 108.3. And Phil Rivers, man, he's up and down, up and down. That's what Phil Rivers is. That's how he's always seemed to be in his career. Is he'll have great games. He'll have great moments, but he'll also have bad and embarrassing moments. That's Ryan Tannehill. He's a quarterback you like to have, but not all the time, because he's just not consistent. He can be for quite a bit, but then he'll have those games, man, where he struggles, and they looked hot. I was like, okay, is this going to be a wild thriller game? Is this going to be 38-42 or something like that? And no, after those first 2 drives, man, the Colts offensively didn't really do too much after that. They did score 2 more touchdowns, or was it? No, I think it was 1, and then I think it was, or was it 2? Because I know they did go for 2, I believe a couple of times, and I think they got 1, but didn't get 1. I apologize. A lot of games are going on today. This is not the first game I'll be talking about. There will be 2 other games. But, this was a great game by the Tennessee Titans, man. Go Titans, baby, man. Let's get this division. Let's get a home playoff game. Let's go. Let's go Titans, baby. And Titans really, they could honestly win 12 or 13 games this year. It's incredible what they are. I wouldn't say 13, more like 12 to 11. They would have to win the rest of the games. But the toughest one I saw on there is the one they were against Green Bay. That's I think that's the second last game, I believe. I know their last game's against Houston, which that was last year. So we'll just have to wait and see what happens. So next, we have the New England Patriots. They came back down 10-0 at home and beat the Cardinals That the Cardinals team, Kyler Murray and Hopkins, man, it is dangerous. That team's gonna be something special in the future. But they won 20-17. Nick Folk, man, he's been doing pretty good, honestly. A couple game winners. He did another one against the Jets, the Patriots. They've been playing pretty well, especially defensively. Offensively could be better. Like Cam Newton, man, he was 9 for 18, and like he doesn't really do that much. He really didn't. He looked good at the Jets, but it's the Jets. So what else do you expect? 84 yards, 4.7 average, 2 interceptions, no touchdowns. 3 to 15 sacks. RTG 23.6. That's terrible. It's not very good. QBR 6.7. Yeah, Harris with 4. I think Devin Harris. I apologize. That's not his name. 14 carries. I should know his name. 14 carries, 47 yards, 3.4 average. His long was 18. Cam Newton, he carried for 9. Yards 46, average 5.1, long 14. That's the thing about Cam Newton is he runs too much, man. He can pass the ball, but he's not that good a passer anymore. And like I feel like that's why he got all those injuries. Is with him just running the ball so much. Like you're not in college anymore. You're not in college. And I think that's what screwed him over, with his career, because he was after that Super Bowl, man, with the MVP year. It's just he hasn't been the same. Just battling a lot of injuries. Like looks like the Carolina Panthers will do something, and all of a sudden he's hurt, and then their season's over. Like how many times has that happened in recent years? In the last probably 4 seasons that the Carolina Panthers have went from okay, maybe they can make the playoffs, maybe do something, to nope, injuries, and season's over. So yeah, that's why do you have 5 carries, 18 yards, 3.6 average, 2 touchdowns? So that's the thing about the Patriots, man. They don't really pass when it comes to being touchdowns, but they'll definitely like running the ball if it's Cam Newton or if it's James White. Yeah, Myers with 5 receptions, 52 yards, 10.4 average. His long was 17. So, great win by the Patriots. They came back down 10-0. This was pretty much their season right here. They can probably only lose 1 game, maybe even not a game. Like they're 5-6. So they probably can't lose a game. They probably can't, which I don't know, man. We'll just have to wait and see. I think they'll be 9-7. That's what I think the Patriots will be. I give props being to Josh Daniels and Bill Belichick. After losing Tom Brady, it's a huge hit on your organization, your team, and especially with COVID happening, and it's on the players' side not to play and this, and it's all this, and plus Cam Newton getting it, and just them not being able to practice that sometimes, and all this going on. It's just it's definitely got to be hard on our team, and for them to be coming back, continuing to win games, and just imagine like some of the games that they could have won, like they would have to me they could have at least 7 games. I know there was one against Seattle where they were close. Oh yeah, and Buffalo. That's the other one when they turned over the ball. Like those were 2 key defensive plays, and so who knows if those games turned around? Like who really knows? Patriots could maybe make something, but it is what it is, man. Like the Patriots, you're just gonna have down years. Just the way it's gonna be. It's gonna happen. Look at the Spurs. The Spurs, they aren't very good anymore either. So it's just the way it is. You're gonna come down eventually. So we have the last game I'm gonna talk about is, and I have not talked about Tom Brady. in the Buccaneers yet, I believe, or maybe I have. But, if I haven't, this is the first time. Man, I'm getting kind of worried about with Tom Brady right now. Not that I don't trust him to go, but he's been struggling lately. Really, the last month, you could say. At home he's thrown quite a few picks. He is the leader in all time for touchdowns right now, so that's good. Really got lucky because Drew Brees got hurt. Really, they're like neck and neck, but he's pretty much out. I wouldn't say for the season, but probably till the playoffs. But yeah, Patrick Mahomes, man, is making unbelievable throws. Kelsey having a great game. Hill once again a speed demon. He's doing his thing, and this Kansas City's offense, man, their defense, it's amazing. And Patrick Mahomes, man, just dude, this dude's he's incredible. I just don't know. I don't know how he does it. It's amazing to watch Patrick Mahomes. He's one of the greatest quarterbacks I've ever watched in my life. Like, I give props to this dude, man. He deserves that money. Like, he's unbelievable. It's crazy what he can do, man. But they won 27-24 in Tampa. Tom Brady, man, does not know how to not throw picks in the second half at home. Did it against the Saints twice, and then now you got the Kansas City Chiefs, and Tampa Bay has been they've been like this, this rocky, very rocky. So it's Tom Brady was 27 for 41. 345 yards. I know Patrick Mahomes had, I believe, almost 500 yards. Like, incredible. Crazy. Well, I believe he was in the 400s. He had an awesome game. 8.4 average, 3 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. I feel when Tom Brady throws a pick, he throws at least 2 picks. And he has, I think his 28 touchdowns now this season with 11 interceptions. Yeah, I believe that's what it is right now. He was doing pretty good after week 1, but Tom Brady's been shaky lately, man. I don't know, he's been shaky. He's been showing his age, this last, I would say, since he versed the Bears. I feel the Bears and the Giants, I feel like ever since then, the Buccaneers have been shaky. They've been very shaky. So I don't know, man. We'll just have to see. I think honestly the first round, I don't really have anything really to worry about. I think it's within the first round. I don't see Tom Brady losing the first round. I really don't. Beginning of the season, before the season, I was predicting Tampa Bay versus Tennessee. In the Super Bowl, and for the Buccaneers to win 28-24. But I don't know. I can see the Chiefs making it, Steelers making it, Titans making it, Bucs making it. Definitely not the Saints. Green Bay, they can make it. So, we'll just have to wait and see with that. Ronald Jones, he had 9 carries for 66 yards, 7.3 average, 34 was his long. Leonard Fournette, 3 carries for 10 yards, 3.3 average, 6. Rob Gronkowski, I like that one pass time right there where he threw like this, and it was like straight through, and Gronk just caught it. I love that. That was great. Gronk was 6 receptions, 106 yards, 7.7 average, no touchdowns, 48 yards, 7 targets. I really liked Gronk in this game. I did. He's been showing more of himself for sure. He's getting better and better each week. I'm liking Gronk right now. Chris Godwin, 8 receptions for 97 yards, 12.1 average, 44 long, and 9 targets. Godwin, once again, a good wide receiver as well. Mike Evans. I've always loved Michael Evans. He's a beast. One of the top wide receivers in the game right now. Really been for a while. 3 receptions for 50 yards, 6.7 average, 2 touchdowns, 31 long, 9 targets, my apologies. And you got Ronald Jones, 1 reception for 37 yards, 1 touchdown, and 2 targets. So, and you got KC, Mahomes, 37 for 49. Okay, 462 yards. So I was kind of thinking around there. 9.4 average. You gotta play better than that, man. Like, for Tampa Bay, man, that's dangerous. 3 touchdowns, no interceptions, 124.7. Man, that's incredible. Wow. For his passing percentage, man. Wow. Or his QBR. That's incredible. Le'Veon Bell, he had 5 carries for 22 yards, 1.4 average. He doesn't really need to do much. Edwards, 11 carries for 37 yards, 3.4 average, 10 for his long. Patrick Mahomes was 4 carries for 28 yards, 7 average, 17 long. Or sorry, yeah. Hill was 13 receptions, 269 yards, man. He was throwing to him, man. That he loved him in this game. Patrick Mahomes, 20.7 average, 3 touchdowns, 75 long, 15 targets. Kelsey, 8 receptions, 82 yards, 10.9 average, 20 long, and 8 targets. Sammy Watkins, 4 receptions, 38 yards, 9.5 average, long was 14, targets 7. Then you got Robinson, 9 receptions for 36 yards, 7.2 average, 13 long, and 6 targets. So, yeah, guys, that's really it for this video. Great day for the Titans, great win. Let's continue that win streak. Let's get to the division, and hopefully we can get to the Super Bowl. I'm really hoping for that. Man, this team really has potential to do it, and I hope they can. The Patriots, it don't matter to me really. And, I hope they keep winning. I hope maybe they make the playoffs. But really, it don't really matter to me, man. They have won. They have a lot of success. I'm happy that I was a fan. I'm still a fan. I can see my favorite player go out and win Super Bowls. So, man, Belichick, a great head coach, man, one of the greatest of all time. And then you got Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I'm not a Buccaneers fan, but I am a Tom Brady fan. And I'm hoping that the Buccaneers start to get their act together, especially Tom Brady. Because I'm a little bit concerned with Tom Brady, but I still have hope. I always have hope. If we are still alive, there is still hope. So hopefully they'll start to figure things out the more we get into the season. But the season's almost over actually, so yeah, the video's long. If you guys watched this whole video, thank you. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and hope you guys having a wonderful day, wonderful night wherever you guys are at, and see you guys next time. Peace out.